I gotta turn around?
Yep. Isn't it cute?
Oh, you're so fucking beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm like,
Is it what you expected?
No, it's not. And I love it so much.
Oh,
this is gorgeous.
really?
Yes,
You like it?
you look amazing.
Oh, thank you. I have lipstick on my
I
skin.
know. How's your day?
Good.
Missed you.
Is it what you expected?
No, it's different than what I expected.
Really?
It's beautiful.
Right? And it has a long train.
Very pretty.
Oh,
Finally.
you look handsome.
Thank you.
Make sure your tie is straight. Now you do a spin.
I do a spin?
Yeah. Oh, cute. Little booty. Looks good.
Oh, I love you.
Looks good. I love you too. I'm excited to hear your vows now.
Isabel Grace, my best friend, my partner, my love. You've been by my side for over 7 years, and there's no one else in this world who would want to go through this life with. Looking back at our very few first dates, there were some canon events that foreshadowed some key foundational pieces for the rest of our lives together. Our very first time that we did something just the two of us, we took a trip to Wendy's. We got some Frosties and fries, and then we ended up driving around aimlessly for over an hour just listening to music and getting to know each other. We talked, we laughed, and we embarrassingly sang our hearts out to Justin Bieber. From that day on, I always knew that you would be the life of the party. Canon event number 2 was our very first dinner date to the finest establishment in Ellensburg, Washington, Teriyaki Walk. Talking to you that night gave me butterflies like no other sitting across the table from someone. It was that night I knew that you were going to be somebody that I could always be comfortable talking about anything and everything with.
Posh. I started writing these vows to you in June of 2016. On June 11th, 2016, we went on a date to a Mariners game. They lost to the Texas Rangers 2-1. Safeco was our happy place. We had only been dating for about 2 months at this time, and we were driving home to Ellensburg listening to Imagine by John Lennon. The clock turned 11:11 and you looked at me and said, "Make a wish." We both closed our eyes and wished. What I wished for was to marry the man of my dreams. And now, after all this time has passed, it's still always been you, the man that I wished for, and the man of my dreams.
We took a double date to the illustrious Nob Hill Bowling Alley in Yakima, Washington, with Nathan and Melanie, who are up here with us today. What you showed me on this night is how much you value your friendship with Mel and your girls, and that no matter what is going on, you showed how well that you can balance that friendship and that romantic relationship and not let anybody feel left out or alone. My final canon event for this story comes from April 2nd, 2016, our first official day of dating. We went on a date to the Sounders game. Sounders beat Montreal 1-0, thanks to Clint Dempsey. But what I remember most from that day is smiling and laughing with you in the stands. That day showed me that you're always willing to do the things that I love and have a blast doing them as long as we're together. These traits of yours have been major factors in our relationship, and over again, they have resurfaced and proven that these are the staples of who you are as a person and why I love you so much.
When I look at you, I see life. A life full of moments, small moments, that have been built into this big, beautiful life that we share. I look at you, I see life, I see hope, I see love, I see future, and I see the extraordinary dad that you're gonna be someday. To all of our kids, I look at you and I feel happiness. Before I met you, I think many people here thought I would never open up to someone and let someone join my very planned and thoughtfully scheduled future. But from the moment that I met you, when we went on our first date to get ice cream, all my plans went flying out of my head, and all of a sudden my heart took over. I genuinely had never felt something like that for someone. It is a feeling that is hard to put into words. You just make things easy. I always thought that whoever I ended up with, I would have to make all of these changes for, but with you, we just didn't. It was something we never discussed, but just naturally flowed together.
Isabel, I know I'm not the most traditional guy to fall in love with, but you have always loved me for who I am, and you've made countless sacrifices to accommodate my individuality. I'll forever be thankful for that, and I know I can be myself around you always. You've always made me feel at home whenever we are together. You are someone who I'll forever need in my life. You pick me up when I'm feeling down. I can't tell you how much better my life is with you in it. Isabel Grace, I vow to be the man of your dreams. I vow to make sure that you hear the words "I love you" over and over and over again. I vow to repeatedly watch reruns of Gilmore Girls and One Tree Hill with you over and over and over again. I vow to take care of you. I vow to always put you first and to make sure that your happiness comes above all else. I vow to do all these things, and I vow to always love you, Isabel Grace.
You are the first man that I've ever said I love you to, and I can promise today that you will be the last. As you know, I'm not really one to make empty promises that I know I can't keep, and when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. So today I'm not gonna promise you that I'll never piss you off or take the last scoop of ice cream, because I will. But I can promise you that I will always stand by you no matter where life takes us, what obstacles we face. I will always be your Isabel. I will always defend you. I will honor you, and from this day forward, you will never walk alone. The next phase of our life is one I'm so excited for. From the day I saw you hold HUD, I knew that was it for me. I was never really that girl that dreamed about having kids, but now I dream about having kids with you. You are so intentional with our nieces and nephews, and I can't wait for the day that we get to be parents that we have so long talked about. Thank you, Paj, for all that you bring into my life. We have waited for this day for so long, and it is a privilege to finally be your wife. I loved you then, I love you now, and I'll love you always. I promise.
Bring up the kids thing too. I told they make beautiful children, but I didn't have to. Isabel already brought up the kids. That was absolutely gorgeous. That was beautiful, you guys.
Ooh, now I can breathe.
Yes. We're almost there. You're almost his wife.
broke my heart, I'd still go broke for you, for you. Even if it's on your boat, I'd risk it.